It'll be Tim Matthews who will lead us from the tip. We are waiting on the 87. But looks like the gates are closed. So we're left with 11. And car number 24 from Manjimup will lead us away for these last final 10 laps for the remainder of these drivers. He'll be joined by car number 17 of Adrian Wild, Paul Joss, and Jamie Goodwin also in there. As the green lights are on, we're Wayne racing 3 wide already as Jace Kempton is trying to make the field his own. So he's up to 4th place already. They lead though by Tim Matthews as Paul Joss to the inside in car number 69. David Falls going to die wondering with the top side. He's stayed up there for as long as he can, but lap number 1 will go the way from the 6.225. Paul Joss from Collie leads it from Matthews, Wild, and Jace Kempton. Don't look now, but I think the 55 is on a charge. He was slowing early in that opening heat race, his second heat race, and was able to hold on still for the race win. This one, though, a little bit of a harder task as they're still side by side, almost 3 wide for 3rd place. Kempton finally finding the top as Wild, Goodwin, so too Fall and Bowman have joined the party. There's 5 of them locked in for that last spot in the podium as Kempton still holding on, and a great run out of turn number 2 gets him a massive slingshot and now clears out the 17 of Wild. Now will attack that of Tim Matthews, but as Paul Joss leads, 2nd place is still that of Tim Matthews. But that charge from the 55 is just going to be something we have to keep our eye on. So too David Fall, who's up into 5th now as he gets past Goodwin. Goodwin, though, running the top side like he's running ragged at the moment. It's holding up for the 609. So too is Bowman into it. So there's 6 of them now battling for 2nd place as Kempton gets around the outside of Tim Matthews. We'll watch on for this battle between 1st and 2nd. We'll see if the gap will close as Wild runs wide. Fall holds on at the moment for 5th place. And Bowman gets around the outside. So a troublesome time for Jamie Goodwin, who will go back 2 positions in 2 corners and will now have to challenge that of Jeremy Ferris in the 37. Then it's Colin Metcalf, who's had a horrible time. So too Ben Ferris in the 32. And at the tail of the field is the 77 of Daniel Sutton. So they're starting to clear away the field now as Falls finally got the better of Wild. The former Manjimup ex-pact of Wild trying to chase down David Fall for 4th place as the 10 car, who wants that spot inside the top 16 ever so bad. The top 4 could be within a firing shot of making sure they automatically qualify for the 35 lap main event if they continue on with this spot. And for Joss, it's just a massive turnaround from what happened last weekend. He was in the C main. Had to qualify through that from the tail of the field. He made himself into a spot as we've got 1 stuck in Pisantini's. That's Ben Ferris. So the last of the Magnas. Joss will lead from Kempton. Tim Matthews as well with a giant killing run in the 24. Then it's David Fall, Paul Bowman, Wild, Goodwin, Ferris, Sutton, and Colin Metcalf having a horrible time in his final heat race of tonight's action as we're underway again in heat race number 19. And Kempton straight to the top, right against the fence, and will he have it? He draws level, he takes it. Kempton to the lead. He gets the better of Joss, who's been hugging the curb, just trying to make sure they have to work the top side, and Kempton's doing it. Bowman tried to do it as well. Joss is back out in front, though. Bowman will lose a couple of positions in the end of that one as Kempton again to the top side. Tries and draws level. He's got the better of Joss along the back straight this time around again. So Kempton back to the top, back to the lead, and back out in front. Joss going to fight back on the inside. This is a dandy of a race in this heat race number 9. And Kempton now your sole race leader. Joss decides to stay on the bottom. It's work from him for the entirety of this race, but at the moment, it's not the fastest way around. The top shelf is starting to come alive for Jace Kempton, and what a run it was from the 55. The Novus Glass Holden Commodore from Carnarvon making the most of this month as the checker flag is out, and Kempton will win. Second will be Joss. Back then to Tim Matthews. A great run for the 24. Then it's Fall. Paul Bowman, Jamie Goodwin, Ferris, Metcalf, and the rest of the field. But how about that Bunbury? A storm to the outside, and he deserves a mighty applause as he comes past. Making the top shelf his own in car number 55. Give it up for Jace Kempton.